Brandon Guzman covering the ECISD Cats Spring Break Kickoff Invitational. With the visiting schools, we're going to have Los Fresnos, all the Edinburgs, La Joyas, Palmview, Juarez-Lincoln, and of course La Joya High. So we're here alongside with my cameraman Eduardo Guzman. First event of the afternoon's kicking off here in just any minute now is going to be the girls 4x100 meter relay. And reminder, this is just a varsity track meet, as there's no JV or freshmen because of COVID. Soon next season, I believe we're going to have an opportunity to be able to cover something like that. So nonetheless, in lane 2 for the girls 100 or 4x1 meter relay is going to be Edinburg North. Starting it off for Edinburg North will be Josette Aguilar, handing it off to Alessandra Montoya. Kayla Ramirez, and the anchor will be Samantha Aguilar. In lane 3 will be Edinburg High School. Starting it off will be Mia Tejerina, Ashlyn Ruiz, Julissa Santa Maria, and Evelyn Salazar. In lane 4 for Edinburg Vela, Brianna Castillo, Diane Ramos, Natalie Garcia, and Decilia Drain. In lane 5 for Los Fresnos, Kathleen Salazar, Julissa Laraga, Eliana Vasquez, and Penny Alanis. And last but not least, in lane number 6 for La Joya Palmview will be Jesslyn Flores, Delaney Sosa, Samantha Ramos, and Margarita Lopez. And those are going to be the runners participating in this event that's going to get underway any time now here in Edinburg, Texas. As you see the girls there warming up, getting ready to hear the gun kick off, and that's going to be the start for us too. Unfortunately, we don't have a timer, so y'all can go along with it, but I will be announcing the unofficial time at the end of the race. After the girls 4x100 meter relay will be followed by the boys 100 or 4x1 meter relay. And we're going to have 7 teams in that one, not just 6 here in this one. As you curve number 1 is ready, the announcer is calling them out. Curve number 2 is ready, and curve number 3 is ready. All green flags at the curve with the curve judges, and we're gonna get this race underway just any second now. Once again, it's Edinburg North in lane 2, Edinburg High in lane 3, Edinburg Vela lane 4, Los Fresnos in lane 5, and La Joya Palmview in lane 6. As you see them walking to their blocks now, the running side of today's invitational is underway. Earlier was the field events. Weren't able to cover that. And the girls are underway, as we have Los Fresnos rounding already one girl, passing her up, and they're going to be the first to hand the baton off. Smooth handoffs all around by all 6 teams. As you see Edinburg Vela coming in on the first lane, or the first straightaway. Looks like it's going to be a race between Edinburg Vela and Los Fresnos, as Edinburg Vela just passes up Los Fresnos there on the curve. Coming in is going to be Edinburg High following third. So now Decilia Drain and Penny Ashley, or Alinas, will be facing off, and it looks like Drain and Edinburg Vela is going to come into first with a nice lead following Los Fresnos, and then Edinburg High third. Fourth will be Palmview, La Joya Palmview, and coming in last will be Edinburg North. And that's going to do it for the girls 4x1 100 meter relay. Now stepping to the track is going to be the boys 4x100 meter relay. In lane 1 is going to be La Joya Palmview. Running for Palmview will be Victor Luna, Sebastian Leal, Andres Pruenda, Jose Guerra. In lane 2 will be Edinburg North, Uriel Martinez, Adolfo Huerta, Christopher Barrera, and Martin Zapata. In lane 3, Edinburg Vela, Justin Vega, Matthew Luna, Pablo Rivera, and David Cupa. In lane 4 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Jose Mariquez, Fernando Morales, Moses Villanueva, Kenneth Gonzalez. In lane 5 for La Joya High will be Ivan Gareces, Carlos Perez, Rene Guerra, and Tristan Trevino. In lane 6 for Edinburg High School will be Rolando Del Bosque, Christian Ramirez, Noel Serna, and Giovan Zavala. And last but not least, in lane 7 for Edinburg Economedes will be Jesus Rodriguez, Luis Ochoa, Joel Garcia, and Orlando Martinez anchoring it off as the boys step to their block, setting them up and get a few practice runs. We'll be right back here with Real Sports Live with the boys 4x1 after this commercial break.
And see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And we are back here for the boys 4x100 meter relay in Edinburg, Texas for the ECISD Cat Spring Break Kickoff Invitational. In lane 1, La Joya Palmview. Lane 2, Edinburg North. Lane 3, Edinburg Vela. Lane 4, Juarez-Lincoln, La Joya Juarez-Lincoln. Lane 5, La Joya. Lane 6, Edinburg. And Lane 7, Edinburg Economedes. As the girls 4x1 was taken by Edinburg Vela, followed by Los Fresnos in second. And the boys are off. Getting a nice start will be Edinburg in lane number 6. They passed Economedes, handing it off first. Great handoffs all around for each team. And it looks like Edinburg Vela is coming in from lane 3, as they will be the first to hand off there in the second to third exchange. That's going to be Pablo Rivera at 3, handing it off to now David Cupa, as he has no one behind him and he's able to cruise in. But we're going for time here, and we have a race for second. Edinburg Vela winning it. Edinburg High coming in second, third La Joya. And the unofficial time for Edinburg Vela will be a 42.62 there in that race. And that was a team brought up by Justin Vega, Matthew Luna, Pablo Rivera, and David Cupa. So they're going to round up the boys and get them back so they can bring on the girls' 800-meter varsity run. It's going to be a group composed of 20 different ladies running. That group will consist of Eileen Dorvik from Los Fresnos, Dianette Garcia, Edinburg Economedes, Destiny Quintanilla from La Joya Palmview, San Juanita Leal from Edinburg North, Audrey Chavez from Edinburg Economedes, Frida Escobedo from Edinburg High, Clarissa Cedillo, Edinburg Vela, Aaliyah Leal, La Joya Palmview, Jasmine Garza, La Joya Palmview, Natalie Gulian from Los Fresnos, Ameline Garza from Edinburg High, Yareli Olivares from La Joya, Abigail Diaz and Gabriela Martinez from Edinburg Vela, Maria Perez, La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Isabella Cisneros from La Joya, Madison Zurita from Edinburg North, Jennifer Almanza, Edinburg Economedes, Vanessa Molina, Edinburg North, and Fernanda Montalvo from Edinburg High. And those will be the 20 girls competing in heat 1 of 1 for the girls' 800-meter varsity run. As you see, the officials there setting them up. Getting them ready. This is a different style run as they're going to be in a waterfall position, not staggered. They will break up half and half of the girls. So half, I believe, is lane 1 through 4. And then the other half will be heading in a stagger from lane 5 to 6, or 5 to 8, excuse me. We'll see if that's the case. Beautiful day here in Edinburg, Texas. We have 86 degrees right now, and the high is going to be, feels like 88. That is very true with the sun out, and 25-mile-an-hour winds southeast. So that's always fun when you're running long distance or coming off the backstretch for the relays or any race. As they will stagger the girls. There's going to be 2 lanes, 2 girls per lane, all the way from lane 1 to lane 8, with a total of 20 girls competing. The officials giving the girls the instructions right now as they kick and stretch out their legs for the last time before they get to run 800 meters 2 times around the track. That's 2 laps. And the girls do get to cut in when they reach the first straightaway into lane 1. And the girls are underway for the 800-meter run. Looks like it's going to be La Joya Palmview out in front, but we'll get to see who comes in first after they cut in. I believe it's going to be La Joya Palmview up in front right now, followed by her teammate Edinburg North coming in. Economedes, Vela, and Edinburg High in the mix there in the pack. As the girls' race goes on, we're going to cut to a quick commercial break and be back for the last 3 to 200 meters of the girls' 800-meter run.
Here at Arkham Comics, we specialize in vintage comics, figurines, collectible cards, posters, DC, Marvel, Image, Top Cow, Dark Horse, and anything that really caters to comics.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And we're back here as the girls coming on to their second and final lap. It's going to be Edinburg North and La Joya Palmview battling it out. Coming in, or in third right now, is going to be Edinburg Economedes fighting right now. So we're going to have two girls probably 3 feet apart battling it out as they are closing the curve. And the stride starts to open up. We'll see who can finish off the strongest and the last straightaway here for the girls' 800-meter run. Edinburg North pulling away from La Joya as she just finishes strong to extend the lead, and she's going to come into first place. Second place will be La Joya, and third will be Economedes, followed by Edinburg High, Vela, and the rest of the girls start flowing in. I believe that's going to be about a 2:30 unofficially. As next up is going to be the boys' 800-meter run. There's going to be another big group, 17 runners here for the boys' 800. As the boys get ready to run, we'll be right back once they hit the track.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. See you later.
And we're back here as the boys hit the track. Here is the lineup and who's going to be competing. In lane 1 for La Joya Palmview will be Angel Antonio Villarreal. Keyshawn Garcia for Edinburg North. La Joya Juarez-Lincoln will be Leo Juarez. Santos Garza for Edinburg North. Jason Rosales. For Edinburg Vela will be Dominic Gilando, Jeremy Longoria, and Mario Salas. For La Joya High School is going to be Jaden Perez, Irving Gonzalez. For La Joya Palmview will be Mauricio Lopez and Eduardo Solis. For Los Fresnos will be Miguel Rodriguez and Abraham Ramones. And for Edinburg Economedes will be Ismael Servin and Mark Hernandez. And that's going to be the boys as they take the track, and they're going to split them off the same way they did with the girls, with 2 runners per lane. This time it's only going to be 17 boys, not 20 like the girls had Following the boys' 800-meter run is going to be the girls' 100-meter hurdles. And we're going to have 2 heats in that one. And that's going to follow. It's going to be followed by the boys' 800-meter run. So same way, we're going to send you all the commercials after they all cut in, and we'll be right back as they're rounding the curve for the second lap. As the boys start to receive instructions by the official, this race is going to get underway anytime now. A lot of good teams here today at the Invitational. Usually just a cats relays, only the Edinburg teams. But since it's been limited to track meets, they invited a couple other schools, the La Joyas and Los Fresnos, to come in and join them. And the boys are now underway, and coming out strong in the lane 8 is going to be Mario Salinas and Abraham Ramones from Los Fresnos. As they get to cut in now, we'll see who comes out on top. This is going to be La Joya Palmview, and a big pack there to call out. So we're going to be right back as Edinburg Vela comes in front and Los Fresnos. We'll be right back here with Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Visit RGV Hometown Pharmacy and Natalie's Gifts and more. We are dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and patient care. See us today to experience the RGV Hometown Pharmacy difference. Let our family take care of yours. Call 956-496-2093.
We're back here, Real Sports Live. Boys just finished their first lap. And out in front is going to be Edinburg Vela. And making a move to second, there's going to be, I believe that to be Edinburg North and Los Fresnos fighting for second place right now, as Edinburg Vela has a commanding lead, and they are also fighting for fourth place, followed by La Joya. So as they round the curve, Edinburg Vela looking back, seeing where his competition's at. Nowhere to be seen, as he has a commanding lead, probably about 20-yard lead over everybody else, as Los Fresnos and Edinburg North are fighting for second and third. It's going to be Edinburg Vela coming out first, followed by Los Fresnos, Edinburg North, and in fourth place, Edinburg Vela. So the boys now finishing the 800-meter run as the girls' 100-meter hurdles will be now taking the track as they set up the hurdles. They're going to be at 33 inches height for the girls' 110 with one of 2 heats. This is going to be heat 1 of 2 right after this commercial break here with Real Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Hi, I'm Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. And he throws it down.
And the girls are set up, the hurdles set up, and the girls getting their warm-ups. In heat 1 of 2 for Edinburg North will be Kimberly Guzman in lane 3. In lane 4 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Stephanie Carpet. In lane 5 for Los Fresnos, Anaí Lu. And in lane 6 for Edinburg High School will be Bethany Sanchez. That will be heat 1 of 2. So girls here aren't just racing against each other, they're racing against the time. As now we await for the starter, and the girls will be walking to their block, setting up, and all that's left is the gun to blow, and the race will be underway. And they're off. Clearing the first hurdle is Los Fresnos, Anaí Lu, as Edinburg High starts closing in. Only 2 more hurdles to go. Edinburg High, Bethany Sanchez looks like she's going to win it, followed by La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Stephanie Carpet for heat 1 of 2. Now for the second heat of the girls' 100-meter hurdle. In lane 1 is for La Joya Palmview will be Leah Gomez. In lane 2 for Edinburg Vela, Serena Ayala. In lane 3 for Edinburg North, Daphne Cantu. In lane 4 for Edinburg Vela, Cachel Flores. In lane 5 for Edinburg Economedes, Genesis Rodriguez. In lane 6 for Los Fresnos, Nicole Smith. In lane 7 for Edinburg North will be Nayeli Peña. And in lane 8 for Edinburg Vela will be Ashley Vasquez. This is going to be heat 2 of 2 of the girls' 100-meter hurdles. As they won't have the winner for quite some time. They got to compare the times from heat 1 and 2. You see the girls there getting their practice starts, clearing the hurdles. Clearing the first set of hurdles and walking back to their stations now, as they get ready to start it off with heat 2 of 2 for the girls' 100-meter hurdles. As the girls line up on their blocks, all that's left is for the gun to go off. And the race for heat 2 of 2, the girls 100-meter hurdles, will be underway. And they're off. That's going to be Edinburg Vela getting a nice start. And Edinburg North right beside her. She takes the lead with 2 hurdles to go. Edinburg Vela says, no way, Jose, and she comes out in first. That's going to be lane number 4 for Edinburg Vela, Cachel Flores, followed by Daphne Cantu of Edinburg North. As we have the opportunity to look at that replay. Nice battle going on there between both Edinburg schools. And coming in third, I believe that's going to be Edinburg Economedes. That's Genesis Rodriguez. So now they will be back on the track, moving the hurdles up just a tad bit. And they're going to be moving them up to 39 inches for the boys' 110-meter hurdles. That's going to be heat 1 of 2 as well. So 2 heats in this race. We'll be right back when everything's all set up here with Real Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down.
As the hurdles are getting set up, the boys are heading to the blocks. In lane 2 for Los Fresnos, Julio Gonzalez. Lane 3 for Los Fresnos as well is going to be Dayton Noriega. Lane 4 for Edinburg Economedes is going to be Anthony Garcia. Lane 5 for Edinburg High School, Alexander Trevino. And in lane 6 for Los Fresnos will be Arturo Alanis. This is going to be heat 1 of 2 for the boys' 110-meter hurdles, varsity. Only 6 runners in this heat, and in the next heat there's going to be 7. So boys getting their last final run out as the official instructed them to stand behind their blocks. On his commands is what they will follow. And it is going to be, for the girls, they just announced it. It's going to be Cachel Flores winning that. The girls' 100-meter hurdles. It's going to be won by Edinburg Vela's Cachel Flores. And now the official sending the runners to their blocks. Three Los Fresnos runners here in this heat and none in the next. And the official's going to call them, tell them to wait just a bit, tell them to reset and relax behind their blocks. Thank you for tuning in here at Real Sports Live, as we got you covered for all the sports here in the Rio Grande Valley, as the boys now head to the blocks, setting up and ready to get it rolling. And they're off. Nice start right there by the runner in lane 2 for Los Fresnos, Julio Gonzalez, as he's just separating himself from the pack, easily floating over the hurdles with no problem at all, and he's going to win that with no hesitation. And following right after him is going to be his teammate Arturo Alanis from Los Fresnos. So Los Fresnos taking first and second here in the first heat. Now in heat number 2 for the boys, 110-meter hurdles. Heat 2 of 2, final heat, is going to be in lane 1 for La Joya Palmview, Cruz Barrientos. In lane 2 for Edinburg High, Ramon Vasquez. In lane 3 for Edinburg Vela will be Stefan Ebasa Onafa. In lane 4 for Edinburg North, Isaac Castellano. In lane 5 for Edinburg Vela, Noberto Morales. In lane 6 for Edinburg Vela, Malik Redmond. And in lane 7 for Edinburg North will be Daniel Davila. It's going to be heat 2 of 2 of the boys' 110-meter hurdles for varsity. Boys taking their warm-up starts right here, clearing one hurdle. Not able to clear the second, as they're only allowed one to clear. As they head back to the blocks, the official will be standing up on his little podium, getting his mic ready to announce what's going on, and we'll be here with the start in Real Sports Live. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on Facebook, please give us a share, as not many people know that we are recording a track meet. We're here live in Edinburg, Texas, doing Cats Relays Invitational. If you're on YouTube, share us as well. Subscribe to our YouTube page, turn on notifications. You'll know when we go live. And if you're on Twitter, give us a follow. We post as well player of the games for everybody. And for tonight, we're going to see which team comes out victorious in the track meet. So please, as we're here to cover every sport here in the Rio Grande Valley, from Aroma to the tip of Brownsville. And now the boys' 110-meter hurdles, heat 2 of 2 is off. And stumbling in lane 1 as Ebasa Onafa comes out, taking the lead right now, followed by it's going to be lane number 4, Isaac Castellano, as he passes Onafa late. And that's going to be a nice run right there. Edinburg North and Edinburg Vela, all from lane 3 to lane 7, are going to be in a pack together. We'll take a look at that replay. Now you see the hurdles dropping. That is okay, as long as they get back up and finish the race. You see Onafa and Castellano right there finishing it off for Edinburg North and Edinburg Vela. As we'll await to see who won that unofficially or officially, as they got to combine both of the heats and the times. Next up is going to be the girls' 100-meter dash. This is going to be heat 1 of 3, 6 runners in the first heat. All 8 lanes will be filled up in heat 2, and all 8 lanes will be filled up in heat 3. So we'll be back as they clear the hurdles from the track and the girls take their places for the 100-meter dash. 3 heats.
See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
It down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And we're back here, Edinburg, Texas. ECISD Cats Spring Break Kickoff Invitational. Now up next is going to be the girls 100 meter dash, heat 1 of 3. In lane 1 will be for Edinburg High School, lane 2 for Edinburg High, Julissa Santa Maria. In lane 3 for Edinburg High, Tanya Mendoza. In lane 4 for Edinburg High, Leah Sanchez. In lane 5 for Edinburg Vela will be Kyra Garcia. And in lane 6 for La Joya will be Rebecca Rodriguez. And that's going to be heat 1 of 2, or 1 of 3 for the girls 100 meter dash as they set up on their blocks. Ready to get this race kicked off. And they're off for the first heat of the girls 100 meter dash. Taking off will be in in lane 3 for Edinburg High, Tanya Mendoza, separating herself from the pack, and she's going to win that with ease. No hesitation there, although she still has 16 more runners to be counted up against. Now for heat 2 of 3, the girls 100 meter dash. In lane 1 for Edinburg North will be Yamilet Cruz. In lane 2, La Joya Palmview, Samantha Ramos. In lane 3 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Samantha Sanchez. In lane 4 for Edinburg North, Adriana Cerrato. In lane 5 for La Joya Palmview will be Zenith Moreno. In lane 6 for La Joya Palmview will be Daisy Allen. In lane 7 for La Joya High will be Eileen Resendez. In lane 8 for Edinburg North will be Trinity Ochoa. This is going to be heat 2 of 3 of the girls 100 meter dash. Here in Edinburg, Texas. So now the official sending the ladies to their blocks, as he just needs 2 more commands left, set, and the gun will go off and they'll be off running the 100 meter dash heat 2 of 3 for the girls. And there goes the gun. Coming out with a nice start in lane 2 is going to be Samantha Ramos from La Joya Palmview. And coming in lane 8 for Edinburg North, Trinity Ochoa. It's going to be a close race, close finish. And it looks like it's going to be between Trinity Ochoa, and lane 5 from La Joya Palmview, Zenith Moreno. Coming in a close finish there. Now setting up their blocks for heat 3 of 3 of the girls 100 meter dash is going to be in lane 1, Caitlin Castillo from Edinburg Economedes. In lane 2, Kiana Flowers from La Joya High School. In lane 3 for Edinburg Vela, Decilia Drain. In lane 4 for Los Fresnos, Kathleen Salazar. In lane 5 for Edinburg Economedes, Brianna Mitchell. In lane 6 for Los Fresnos, Julissa Larraga. And in lane 7 for Edinburg Vela, Diane Ramos. And last but not least, in lane 8 for Edinburg Economedes, Lori Martinez. And these are a couple names that you guys are familiar with if you watch the girls 4x100 meter dash. This is basically all those teams combined. If you can run the 4x1, you can run basically any other sprint, 200 meter dash, 4x2, open 200. And some people are scared of the 400. Not sure why. As the girls get their practice run out, we'll be here to cover it for you. The girls heat 3 of 3, the 100 meter dash. As the girls load up in the blocks, only 2 commands will be left. And then following this race will be the boys' 100-meter dash. 3 heats in that one as well. And they're off. Brianna Mitchell coming out for Edinburg Economedes, followed by lane 3, Cecilia Drain of Edinburg Vela. And it's going to be Mitchell and Drain finishing off for heat 3 of 3. I believe Mitchell won that one, but barely. So that does it for the girls' 100-meter dash. I'm going to try and listen out to see who won it officially, as the PA announcer here for the stadium will be announcing that shortly. Now on the track is the boys' 100-meter dash, heat 1 of 3. 7 runners in the first heat, and the lanes will be filled up with the last 2 heats, 8 runners each. So in lane 1 for Edinburg Vela will be Miguel Ibarra. In lane 2 for La Joya Palmview, Sebastian Leal. In lane 3 for La Joya Palmview, Victor Luna. In lane 4 for Los Fresnos, Zeke Rios. In lane 5 will be Edinburg North, Evan Medrano. In lane 6 for Edinburg North, Orlando Ochoa. And in lane 7 for Los Fresnos, Alan Palestina. And those are going to be the runners here from lanes 1 to 7 for the boys' 100-meter dash, heat 1 of 3. As the runners get to their blocks, 2 commands left, set, and the gun will go off. And a little bit jumpy there in lane 1 and 2. It's going to be Miguel Ibarra and Sebastian Leal from Palmview and Edinburg Vela. Jumping a tad a bit, anticipating for the race to start. As the runners now head back to their blocks. And the boys are off. Nice start right there from lane 7, Alan Palestina. But Edinburg Vela up in lane 1, Miguel Ibarra. And that's going to be a close finish between both of those boys. We're going to see who the finish line officials pull away first. It does look like it's going to be Edinburg Vela getting first place there in that heat for heat 1 of 3 for the boys' 100-meter dash. Now following heat 2 of 3, in lane 1 for Edinburg Vela will be Ian Nova. In lane 2 for Edinburg Economedes, Luis Ochoa. In lane 3 for Edinburg Economedes will be Dider Martinez. In lane 4 for La Joya, Joe Elizondo. In lane 5 for La Joya, Ivan Gareses. In lane 6 for Edinburg Economedes, Jimmy Maldonado. In lane 7 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Luis Olivas. And in lane 8 for Los Fresnos will be Jaden Moreno. As the boys have an opportunity at a run out, we're going to take a quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live.
Of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And we're back as the boys line up for heat 2 of 3, 100-meter dash. And they're off. Coming out with a good start in lane 5 for La Joya will be Ivan Garaces. Now, this is going to be a close finish between lane 1 and 7 and 5. Lane 1, Ian Nova, Edinburg Vela. Lane 8, I believe that was from Los Fresnos, Jaden Moreno. And in lane 5 for La Joya, Ivan Garaces, who had a phenomenal start there. And now heading to the blocks for lane. And it is going to be official. Brianna Mitchell from Edinburg Economedes will win the girls' 100-meter dash. As I'm sure you hear her parents right below us. Now on the track for the boys. Heat 3 of 300-meter dash. In lane 1 for Edinburg High School, Roland Abrego. In lane 2 for Edinburg Vela, Pablo Rivera. In lane 3 for Edinburg High School, Noel Serna. In lane 4 for La Joya Palmview, Roel de Hoyos. In lane 5 for Edinburg High, Giovan Zavala. In lane 6 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Jose Mariquez. In lane 7 for La Joya High will be Adrian Carizales, and in lane 8 for Edinburg North will be Josias Mendoza. And that after this race, that's going to conclude heat 3 of 3 for the boys' 100-meter dash. Following this race will be the girls' 4x2. Only one heat for the girls and boys 4x2 meter relay. And after that, we're going to head to the 400-meter dash for 3 heats for the girls and 3 heats for the boys as well. So we have a lot of fun events lined up here in Edinburg, Texas. As the boys hit the blocks, getting ready to hear the gun go off and get this race underway. And there goes the boys, and we're going to have a false start. That's actually going to be lane number 3 from Edinburg High School, Noel Serna. False starting there, as the official had to blow his gun a couple times right after to indicate the race has to restart over. And we're going to see if he has another opportunity to run here in this event. Usually in collegiate and district meets, Olympics, it is a disqualification at a false start. As you can see the officials talking it over on what their decision is going to be. Looks like the officials are going to be heartfelt here. They're going to give Noel Serna another opportunity to run here in the boys' 100-meter dash, heat 3 of 3. I just had to tell him to calm his nerves down. Everyone's going to start at the same time. So now the boys will be heading to the blocks. And they're off. Nice start right there from lane 5. It's going to be Raul de Hoyos from La Joya Palmview, and coming out of nowhere, Giovan Zavala from Edinburg High School. And he's going to win that heat. That's going to be Giovan Zavala from Edinburg High winning the last heat for the boys' 100-meter dash. And now you can see the girls lining up at the dots as they're getting ready to be sent to their positions for the 4x2 meter relay. Everyone there is going to run a 200-meter dash and then hand it off to their teammate. So we'll be right back as the girls hit the track here with Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
Here at Arkham Comics, we specialize in vintage comics, figurines, collectible cards, posters, DC, Marvel, Image, Top Cow, Dark Horse, and anything that really caters to comics.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it.
We're back here as the girls take the track for the heat 1 of 1 for the 4x2 meter relay. In lane 2 will be La Joya Palmview. Running for La Joya Palmview will be Margarita Lopez, Delaney Sosa, Samantha Ramos, and Jesslyn Flores. In lane 3 for Edinburg High will be Kimora Fagan, Ashlyn Ruiz, Ariana Guerra, and Tanya Mendoza. In lane 4 for Edinburg Economedes will be Francesca Alvarado, Caitlin Castillo, Lori Martinez, and Brianna Mitchell. In lane 5 for Los Fresnos will be Kathleen Salazar, Adriana Garza, Eliana Vasquez, and Penny Alanis. In lane 6 for Edinburg Vela will be Brianna Castillo, Kyra Garcia, Ashley Vasquez, and Amanda Diaz. In lane 7 for Edinburg North will be Josette Aguilar, Alessandra Montoya, Kayla Ramirez, and Samantha Aguilar. And that's going to be the heat and lane assignments for the girls 4x200 meter relay from lane 2 to lane 7. As this is a larger stagger because they are running 200 meters. It's going to be the same amount. Everyone's still running 200 no matter where they line up on the track. Following the girls 4x2 will be the boys 4x2, just heat 1 of 1 as well. And we have a green flag at the start indicating the third leg is ready, and we'll see. And another green flag over there at the first exchange. And we're ready all around the track for the girls 4x200 meter relay here with Real Sports Live. We got you covered. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, share our posts, share our videos, subscribe to our YouTube, turn on notifications. You'll be notified whenever we go live. And also don't forget to follow us on Twitter. You'll be seeing who gets player of the game for each game that we do and who's going to win the track meet tonight as well. And it is going to be official for the boys 100-meter dash. Giovan Zavala is going to win it for Edinburg High, as he will take home the gold medal in that race. And as we're only seconds away from finding out who's going to take the gold medal here in the girls 4x2 100-meter relay, as the winner will grant their team points, 20 points for the winner, I believe, for each relay, as that's how they decide who wins the track meet, which team come out victorious. Whoever has the most points, well, wins the track meet. So at the end, we're also going to have it covered who's going to win it. So you don't want to miss that. We have a lot of good races going on, a lot of good teams here at the ECISD Invitational kickoff. And there goes the girls for the 4x2 100-meter relay. Such a long staggered in lane 4 for Edinburg Economedes. Francesca Alvarado closing in on Los Fresnos. She's going to try and take a nice lead there for her Economedes Jaguars. And they're going to get the first handoff. Handing it off now to Caitlin Castillo. Edinburg Economedes, Edinburg Vela right behind them. That's going to be Kyra Garcia following, but Castillo trying to make the lead even bigger than it has to be. There she goes. Garcia Los Fresnos closing in. That's Adriana Garza closing in on Garcia. As Econ's going to hand it off first. Edinburg High School, Los Fresnos, and Edinburg Vela now all fighting for first, second, and third. And by the looks of things, it's going to be Edinburg Economedes. That's going to be Lori Martinez taking a nice lead. And Los Fresnos and Edinburg High following just behind, fighting for second place. And bringing it in for the Economedes Jaguars is going to be Brianna Mitchell. As I believe they switched up on me, that's actually going to be Edinburg Economedes now coming off the curve with the straightaway and the lead for the girls 4x2. Edinburg High and Los Fresnos fighting for second. As it will be Los Fresnos taking second place and Edinburg High School coming into third. So Jaguars, the Falcons, and the Bobcats, 1, 2, and 3 in heat 1 of 1 for the girls 4x2 100-meter relay. And we'll be right back with a quick commercial break as the boys take the track for their turn at the 4x2.
See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down.
And we're back here as the boys take the track. It's going to be lane 2 for La Joya Palmview. Victor Luna, Sebastian Leal, Andres Pruenda, and Jose Guerra. In lane 3 for Edinburg North, Uriel Martinez, Christopher Barrera, Ulysses Melendez, and Martin Zapata. In lane 4 for La Joya High School, Ivan Garaces, Andrew Perez, Ethan Moya, and Carlos Perez. In lane 5 for Edinburg High, Rolando Del Bosque, Derek Gilando, Alberto Leal, and Edwin Muniz. In lane 6 for Edinburg Vela, Steven Ebaso Nafa, Ethan Ayala, Ivan Mendoza, and Justin Navarro. In lane 7 for Edinburg Economedes will be Victor Salinas, Orlando Martinez, Heriberto Gonzalez, and Eric Lozano. And those are going to be the runners here for the boys 4x200-meter dash. As they set up their blocks and take out a couple practice runs, we'll be back just before the gun goes off.
See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And all the curve judges already back here with the boys 4x200 meter dash. 4x200 meter dash here. La Joya, Edinburg North, La Joya High School. Edinburg High School. Edinburg Vela and Edinburg Economedes will be here competing. That'll be La Joya Palmview in lane 2. So all curve judges are ready. And all we're waiting for now is the official to shoot the gun. Once again, the long stagger in the boys 4x2. Sunny day out here in Edinburg. Doesn't matter because the wind's blowing, so a fresh breeze also coming through. And it will be official that the Economedes Lady Jaguars are taking gold in the girls 4x2 relay. So now we'll wait to find out who's going to be taking gold here in the boys 4x2, as we're just seconds away from the gun going off. As the runners set up on their blocks. All they can hope for here is the start of their life. And there goes the boys in the 4x200 meter relay. Coming out with a great start for Edinburg High is going to be Rolando de Bosque. And as the first one to hand it off will be Edinburg North. They're down in lane 3. Edinburg Vela with a nice lead. That's going to be Justin Navarro and Orlando Martinez facing off here for the second leg. See who hands it off first. And it does look like it's going to be Edinburg Vela with the first handoff. And there goes Economedes. Edinburg High School just behind Edinburg Vela. And there comes La Joya coming in, closing the gap between Vela and Edinburg High. And there he goes with the pass up, passing it up. Now both teams for La Joya is going to be Ethan Moya, handing it off now to Carlos Perez. We'll look to see who can close it out here for their team. And here comes Edinburg High, Edinburg Vela. Edinburg Economedes in a close fourth. And Ivan Mendoza for Edinburg Vela closing in the gap between Carlos Perez and the boys 4x2. Edinburg High not that far behind. And it's going to be Ivan Mendoza for the Edinburg Vela Sabercats. Coming in first, coming in second is going to be Edinburg High, Edwin Muniz, and La Joya, Carlos Perez. And that's going to be a nice finish for the boys. Let's see if we can get that replay. And we barely got it. It's not going to do us any good. Sorry about that. But it is okay. Just rewind it and go watch it again. As our slogan is, watch now and watch later here with Real Sports Live. Don't count us out. As the girls line up for the 400 meter dash, is going to be 3 heats in that one. We'll be right back here with Real Sports Live.
and Natalie's Gifts and more. We are dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and patient care. See us today to experience the RGV Hometown Pharmacy difference. Let our family take care of yours. Call 956-496-2093.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And he throws it.
And we're back here, Real Sports Live. Heat 1 of 3 for the girls' 400-meter dash. In lane 1 for Edinburg Economedes, Jasmine Loredo. In lane 2 for La Joya, Angelica Gambetta. In lane 3 for Edinburg North, Shaila Gaitan. In lane 4 for Edinburg High, Kimora Fagan. In lane 5 for Edinburg High, Ariana Guerra. In lane 6 for Edinburg North, Lizette Loera. And in lane 7 for Edinburg North will be Sierra Arguillo. That's going to be heat 1 of 3 for the girls' 400-meter dash. And the next 2 heats are going to, all 8 lanes will be filled up as the girls get ready and in place for the gun to go off. And heat 1 of 3 for the girls' 400-meter dash. As the girls await the instructions from the official, this race will get underway just any second, any minute now. And they're off. Girls 400-meter dash, heat 1 of 3 underway. And coming out with a nice start for Edinburg High School will be Kimora Fagan. Out up in lane 4. So getting the results now for the boys 4x200 meter dash. The winners will be Edinburg Vela. That came in first there, and Fagan coming now on the home stretch. Just a little bit tired, and closing in will be in lane 6, Lizette Loera, as she passes Fagan in the last 50 meters. And here comes Edinburg North once again. It's Shaila Gaitan passing Fagan. And also in lane 2 will be La Joya, Angelica Gambet. So 1, 2, 3. It's going to be Lizette Loera, Shaila Gaitan, and Angelica Gambetta for heat 1 of 3 for the girls' 400-meter dash. Now walking to the track, heat 2 of 2 for the girls' 400-meter dash is going to be in lane 1 for La Joya, Rebecca Rodriguez. Lane 2 for La Joya Palmview, Jasmine Garza. In lane 3 for Edinburg Vela, Amanda Diaz. In lane 4 for La Joya Palmview, Janelle Prieto. In lane 5 for Edinburg Vela, Clarissa Cedillo. In lane 6 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Julissa Alvarez. In lane 7 for Edinburg North, Daphne Cantu. And in lane 8 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln will be Bethany Garcia. And those are going to be the girls on the track for the 400-meter dash, heat 2 of 3. And we're going to take a quick break as the girls get a chance to warm up, and we'll be back when the gun goes off.
See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Hi, I'm Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down.
And we're back here for heat 2 of 3 for the girls' 400-meter dash. La Joya High School in lane 1, La Joya Palmview lane 2, Edinburg Vela lane 3, La Joya Palmview lane 4, Edinburg Vela lane 5, La Joya Juarez-Lincoln lane 6, Edinburg North lane 7, and La Joya Juarez-Lincoln in lane 8 as the girls stand behind their blocks and wait for the commands of the official. This race is going to get underway any second now. And there goes the gun, and there goes the girls off for the heat 2 of 3, 400-meter dash. Girls. Coming out early is going to be La Joya Palmview, Janelle Prieto, getting a nice lead as she rounds the curve and hits the first straightaway. The wind does make a factor as it's coming from southeast, so the girls are going to be having a struggle on the first straightaway. Now halfway through the first straightaway is going to be Janelle Prieto from La Joya Palmview coming out in first. And we won't find out till the curve who's coming in a close second, as it seems the girls are just clustered up. It will be Janelle Prieto now taking the lead for heat 2 of 3, the girls' 400-meter dash. As they come down the straightaway, La Joya, Rebecca Rodriguez will be making a push. And we have in lane 5 and 6, Clarissa Cedillo from Edinburg Vela and La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Julissa Alvarez pushing for third. It's going to be La Joya Palmview, La Joya High, and Edinburg Vela coming in 1, 2, 3 for heat 2 of 3 of the girls' 400-meter dash. Nice race right there by Janelle Prieto, coming out in first from the jump and able to finish in first. Takes a lot of guts to do that. Now heading to the track is going to be heat 3 of 3 for the girls' 400-meter dash. In lane 1 for Edinburg Economedes is going to be Ileana Garcia. In lane 2 for Edinburg High School, Frida Escobedo. In lane 4 for Los Fresnos, Eileen Torvik. In lane 5 for Edinburg Vela, Natalie Garcia. In lane 6 for Los Fresnos, Gisemani Garcia. In lane 7 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Kimberly Castillo. And last but not least, in lane 8 for Edinburg Economedes will be Lisette Garza. And as the girls warm up, we're going to take a break here with Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
As the girls line up, they await the gun here in heat 2 of 3 for the girls. Excuse me, this is heat 3 of 3 for the girls' 400-meter dash, and there they go. Coming out strong in lane 5 is Natalie Garcia from Edinburg, Vela, and following just behind her is going to be in lane 4, Eileen Torvik, as she has a nice passing up. Edinburg, Vela now is Los Fresnos from lane 3. No, lane 4, excuse me. It's now fighting for first and second here in this relay, or in this race. It looks like it's going to be Natalie Garcia and Eileen Torvik from Edinburg Vela and Los Fresnos High School. As they come down to the straightaway, not too far behind is going to be Jessamani Garcia. Coming, it looks like she's going to be coming in the third. So now 1 and 2. And it looks like it's going to be Edinburg Vela pulling away Natalie Garcia. It looks like she's going to be finishing this race here in first in this heat, followed by second, Eileen Torvik, and in lane 6, Jessamani Garcia. And that's going to do it for the girls' 400-meter dash. As the boys take the track and line up, we'll be back here with you for that here in Real Sports Live.
You to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Heat 1 of 3 for the boys. 400-meter dash. In lane 1 for Los Fresnos will be Michael Hernandez. In lane 2 for Los Fresnos, Gabriel Longoria. Lane 3 for Edinburg High School, Brandon Sandoval. And in lane 4 for Edinburg High School, Jose Cruz. Lane 5 for La Joya Palmview, Mauricio Lopez. Lane 6 for Edinburg Economedes, George Laredo. In lane 7 for Edinburg North, Mark Hernandez. And last but not least, in lane 8 for heat 1 of 3 for the boys 400-meter finals will be Alan Palestina. That's going to be heat 1 of 3. So now the boys line up and the gun goes off. So there they go for heat 1 of 3, boys, 400 meters. Coming out strong for in lane 5 for Palmview is Mauricio Lopez. Passing up already a couple of other boys. And coming out strong off of the curve in lane 1 is going to be Michael Hernandez from Los Fresnos. We'll see if he can keep up the good work. And here they come rounding the final curve in lane 8. It's going to be Alan Palestina for Los Fresnos. Coming in a close second is going to be for La Joya Palmview Mauricio Lopez. And in lane 1, Los Fresnos, Michael Hernandez as well, being pushed by his own teammate in lane 2. We'll see if he can finish strong. And it looks like it'll be a close finish for third, as coming in first for heat 1 of 3 will be Alan Palestina for Los Fresnos and La Joya Palmview Mauricio Lopez. So now we await heat 2 of 3 as the boys come off the track. Heat 2 of 3 now comes on in lane 1 for the boys. Heat 2 of 3, 400 meter dash. In lane 1 is going to be Edinburg, Alex Guerra for Edinburg High School. For lane 2 for Edinburg Vela, Jaden Tovar. In lane 3 for Edinburg Vela, Miguel Ibarra. In lane 4 for Edinburg North, Adolfo Huerta. In lane 5 for La Joya High School, Tristan Trevino. In lane 6 for Edinburg North, Lorenzo Palacios. In lane 7 for La Joya, Cyrus Solis. And in lane 5 for La Joya Palmview, Eduardo Solis. So those are the boys for heat 2 of 3, lanes 1 through 8. As the boys get their practice run, we'll be right back here with Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it.
And we are back for heat 2 of 3 for the boys 400 meter dash. Lane 1, Edinburg High School. Lane 2 and 3, Edinburg Vela. Lane 4, Edinburg North. Lane 5, La Joya High. Lane 6, Edinburg North. Lane 7, La Joya High. And in lane 8 will be La Joya Palmview. So now the boys will just be awaiting instructions from the track official. And this race will be underway. The boys in the blocks now, just awaiting 2 more commands, and they'll be off for heat 2 of 3 of the boys 400 meter dash. And there they go off. Already passing up people in lane 5 will be Tristan Trevino of La Joya, coming out with a nice start, but coming in lane 3 for Edinburg Vela will be Miguel Ibarra. And there goes the boys rounding the curve It's going to be Edinburg Vela, Jaden Tovar, and Miguel Ibarra coming in. Excuse me, it's actually going to be Edinburg Vela, Edinburg North, and La Joya. Miguel Ibarra, Adolfo Huerta, and Tristan Trevino with a close finish. First, second, and third. We'll see who gets it. Huerta closing in on Ibarra and will not be it, but it will be Ibarra winning first here in Heat 2 of 3 of the boys 400-meter dash. It's going to be Miguel Ibarra, Adolfo Huerta, and Tristan Trevino. Edinburg Vela, Edinburg North, and La Joya High here. Now coming on to the track for Heat 3 of 3 for the boys 400-meter dash. In lane 1, we're going to have Edinburg Economedes, Joel Garcia. In lane 2 for La Joya High School, Jaden Perez. In the lane 3 and 4 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, we're going to have Fernando Morales and Kenneth Gonzalez. In lane 5 for La Joya Palmview, Angel Antonio Villarreal. In lane 6 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, Moses Villanueva. In lane 7 for Edinburg Vela, Matthew Luna. And in lane 8 for Edinburg Economedes, Jesus Rodriguez. After this race, it's going to conclude the boys 400-meter dash, and we'll be heading to the 300-meter hurdles. So the boys going to get their warm-ups, and we're going to take a break here with Real Sports Live. Stay tuned for Heat 3 of 3 of the boys 400-meter dash.
See you later, touchdown.
Here at Arkham Comics, we specialize in vintage comics, figurines, collectible cards, posters, DC, Marvel, Image, Top Cow, Dark Horse, and anything that really caters to comics.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down.
And we're back here with Real Sports Live. Looks like we're going to have lane 2 and 3 and lane 5 and 6 empty for the boys Heat 3 of 3. So not participating will be Jaden Perez from La Joya, Fernando Morales from Juarez-Lincoln, and Angel Antonio Villarreal from La Joya Palmview, and Juarez-Lincoln Moses Villanueva. Coming out with a fast start in lane 7 will be Matthew Luna for Edinburg Vela, followed right behind by Moses Villanueva from Juarez-Lincoln, I believe. And Matthew Luna rounding the curve, coming out in first. And making a push for second or first is going to be Joel Garcia from Edinburg Economedes down in lane 1. And Matthew Luna is going to finish strong here. Joel Garcia giving it his all, see if he can at least close the gap just a bit. And then lane 5 will be on Angel Antonio Villarreal coming in third. So Matthew Luna, Jesus Rodriguez, and Villarreal for La Joya Palmview. So Vela, Econ, and La Joya Palmview will be the top 3 finishers in Heat 3 of 3 for the boys 400-meter dash. We're just going to have to wait just a little bit to see who comes out in first, as we'll wait for the PA announcer here at the track meet to announce that to us. And now we're going to be headed to the other side of the track for the girls Heat 1 of 2 300-meter hurdles, as the officials take the blocks over and set up their equipment, and the hurdles get set up as well. We're going to be taking a break here with Real Sports Live. Stay tuned for Heat 1 of 2 of the girls 300-meter hurdles, Varsity Edition.
Touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And he throws it down.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Visit RGV Hometown Pharmacy and Natalie's Gifts and more. We are dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and patient care. See us today to experience the RGV Hometown Pharmacy difference. Let our family take care of yours. Call 956-496-2093.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And we're back here for the girls' heat 1 of 2, 300-meter dash. Only 5 girls will be competing, in heat 1. In lane 2 for Edinburg High School will be Bethany Sanchez. In lane 3 for Los Fresnos High will be Anaí Liu. In lane 4 for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln will be Stephanie Carpet. In lane 5 for Edinburg North will be Nayeli Peña. And in lane 6 for Edinburg North will be Kimberly Guzman. So the girls are taking their last warm-up start. Lane 1, 7, and 8 are open. Nobody is going to be running in that lane until heat number 2, and it's going to be a full track with girls from 1 to 8 in each lane. So now the girls walking to the blocks as we get set for the 300-meter hurdles, heat 1 of 2. And there go the girls. Coming out with a nice start for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln is Stephanie Carpet, as she's the first one to clear the first hurdle. And she comes out in first. That first straightaway or the first couple hurdles for the girls is going to be tough, because that's the wind's blowing this way. And it's actually going to be Matthew Luna winning for the boys varsity 300 or 400 meter dash. And now coming in from lane 4, Stephanie Carpet for La Joya Juarez-Lincoln, followed by Anaí Liu from Los Fresnos and Bethany Sanchez from Edinburg High. Sanchez now passing Liu, hopeful for second, as they only have one more hurdle to clear. It'll be La Joya Juarez-Lincoln taking first, Edinburg High second, and Los Fresnos third. This is a tough race. You got to run 300 meters and try your best to clear about 8 hurdles throughout the way. So now here we are with the second heat for the girls' 300-meter hurdles. In lane 1 for Edinburg Vela will be Ashley Vasquez. Lane 2 for La Joya Palmview, Leah Gomez. In lane 3 for Edinburg North, Daphne Cantu. In lane 4 for Edinburg Vela, Cachel Flores. In lane 5 for Edinburg Economedes, Herminia Corrado. In lane 6 for Edinburg Economedes, Genesis Rodriguez. In lane 7 for Edinburg Vela, Serena Ayala. And in lane 8 for Los Fresnos will be Nicole Smith. It is going to be the final heat for the girls' 300-meter hurdles. Following the girls will be the boys' heat 1 of 2. So 2 heats in both events. Girls standing behind their blocks ready for the gun to send them off. Flores for Edinburg Vela was the one who won the girls' 100-meter hurdles. We'll see if she can repeat in the hurdles today, winning this one for her team. And the officials sending the girls to stand in their blocks now and get ready for the last 2 commands, set and the gun, here for heat 2 of 2 of the girls' 300-meter hurdles. And there go the girls, heat 2 of 2. Clearing the first hurdle will be Herminia Corrado from Edinburg Economedes. Following right behind her is